Hello everyone, I welcome you all to Tanu Chahar Academy, and this is the part 3 of our vocabulary series where we are covering previous year questions related to vocabulary from CDS and NDA examination. In this video, our focus is 2018 CDS paper. Before starting this video, a big shout out to this viewer who gave an amazing answer in the last video's comments. I love seeing you all participate and your comments make this community great. So if you want a shout out in next video, make sure you are answering the questions and joining the conversation. Alright, let's start the video by revising the previous words which we learnt in part 1 and part 2. So do you remember the word thrifty from our part 2, which means being smart and careful with money? So your work is to comment right now what is the difference between thrifty and cheap. The second word is salubrious, which is often related to the environment, like salubrious environment, which means that pleasant and health-giving feeling. The third word is desolated, which means feeling empty or sad, especially from inside. Let's start with today's first word, fanatical. To truly understand this word, forget the dictionary for a second. Think about those legendary cricket fans, the ones who will get into a full-blown argument over a single no-ball call. Or the ones who paint their faces and travel across the country for every match. They are not just fans, they are fanatical. That word fanatical means having an extreme, almost crazy passion for a belief or an idea. So this word is an adjective, but the question is where and how to use this word. So here are some collocations which gives you an idea where to use this word. For example, fanatical belief, fanatical devotion, fanatical supporters. Also, here is a sentence through which you can get an idea how to use this word. Also in this sentence, I have used the previous word efficacy along with the new word fanatical. And also in comments, let me know the meaning of word efficacy. So the sentence is, the efficacy of a great idea can be ruined by fanatical followers who don't think for themselves. So this section is about the simple mistakes which you have to avoid while using this word. So fanatical is not passionate. Think of it like a scale. Passion is 7 or 8, while fanatical is full 10. You want to be a passionate student, not a fanatical one who sacrifices sleep and health. Now look at question number 39, in which there is a statement where fanatical word is used and we have to identify the synonym. The statement is terrorists profess fanatical ideology, and the options are first bigoted. This means intolerant of others' beliefs. In this case, fanatical and intolerant go hand in hand. This is very strong option. The second one is militant. This means aggressive. This is an action that can come from a fanatical belief, but it's not the belief itself. The third one is moderate. This means avoiding extremes. This is the opposite of being fanatical. And the fourth option is forward. This means enthusiastic. It's too soft. Fanatical is much more extreme. So the answer is bigoted, A, because it means extreme intolerance, which is the core meaning of fanatical in this context. So before moving forward, let's quickly revise the words from our previous video. The first word is woebegone, which means that sad, miserable look. The second word is disdainful. Do you remember that sneering, superior look? The third word is efficacy, which means the ability of something to produce a result. So our next word is extradition. Do you remember Sheikh Hasina? This word was used for her too in recent past. So in the comments, let me know what's the current political situation in Bangladesh. And now to make this word unforgettable, let's imagine a high stakes international chase. Suppose a bank robber escapes from India and flees to a small island country. India can't just send a plane to go get them. They have to formally request the island nation send the fugitive back to face justice. This official process of handing over a criminal from one country to another is called extradition. It's a powerful noun and it's a word that dominates legal and political headlines. So now you know the meaning of word extradition, but do you know where to use this word? So here are some collocations or the common pairings through which you can get an idea where to use this. So the first one is seeking extradition, which is a common pair. Then extradition treaties are also there between countries, and extradition cases are also there. In the next slide, I have used this word in a sentence. Now you know and you can relate that why I have highlighted two words, woebegone and extradition. You have to comment the meaning of word woebegone. So the sentence is, the woebegone look on the fugitive's face was a result of his impending extradition. So in this section, let's see how deportation and extradition are different. Deportation is about a country kicking someone out for being there illegally. For example, recently some illegal migrants were deported from USA. Then extradition is specifically about sending a criminal back to a different country to face charges for a crime that they committed there. Now let's look at the question on the screen. The sentence is, extradition of leader of the group was debated for hours in the meeting. The options are acceptance, sentence, extension and deportation. And we have to find the synonym for this word. First, acceptance. This is the part of process but not the word itself. The second is sentence. This is a punishment after a trial, not the act of handing a person over. The third is extension. This means making something longer, completely unrelated. The fourth one is deportation. This is the closest meaning, not the meaning, as it involves the removal of person from a country, while extradition is more specific to criminals. Deportation is best fit among the choices. So the correct answer is deportation. Our next word is abominable. To truly get this word, think about the worst thing you can imagine. Maybe a room that hasn't been cleaned in months. The smell, the sight, it's disgusting. When something is so bad that it makes you feel deep disgust and revulsion, that's abominable. The word means deserving of or causing disgust or hatred. So it's really a strong adjective, and it's not just bad, it's so bad that it's awful. For example, in a movie, a truly evil villain wouldn't be just bad, they would be an abominable character. So through these collocations, you'll get an idea how to use this word in real life. For example, abominable snowman, abominable crime, abominable behavior, and abominable smell. And here is a sentence too, where I have used a previous word fanatical and a new word abominable. Someone with a fanatical belief system might commit an abominable act. Now let's avoid simple mistake that can cost you marks. So here is abominable versus annoying. An annoying person is just irritating. An abominable person, on other hand, is so bad that you feel disgusted by them. Don't use the word lightly. Now look at question number 38 on the screen. Macbeth is an abominable figure. In this case, we have to find the antonym. So let's break down these options one by one from easiest to hardest. This is how you should think in the exam. First is abhorrent. This means inspiring disgust and hatred. This is a very close synonym of abominable, so we can eliminate this. Second is repugnant. This means extremely distasteful and unacceptable. This is also a very close synonym, so we can eliminate this too. Third is reputable. This means having a good reputation. This is a positive word and is the opposite of being abominable. This is a strong candidate for the correct answer. The fourth is attractive. This means pleasant to look at. This is a positive word and is the opposite of something being disgusting. This is also a strong candidate. Now between C and D, we need to find the best synonym. Abominable describes a person's character and actions, which is morally awful. Reputable describes a person's character as being good and respectable. Attractive describes someone's physical appearance. So clearly, here the correct answer is option C, reputable. So that's all for today from my side. You have just learned many new words, but to make them permanent, write down all the words you have learned today in the comments. The best comments will be featured in my next video. Jai Hind.